it's like when you go before a judge.
Yeah.
And one of the teachings of Islam is that Allah is because he's all knowing, that's why he's the most merciful. So in judgment, like let's say, for example, I was born into a family where my mother was a prostitute, my father was a drug dealer, and I end up a street guy. That's different if I grew up, like in just a two-parent upper middle class
Um,
household, and then I end up a street guy. I chose, both instances we made the choice, but the pressure upon me to make said choice is different depending upon context. So we have to,
yeah.
we have to become mature to have these types of um, uh, discussions. The presence of Christianity in the life of Black people was so strong, and it still is. To make your point, so here's a man like Elijah Muhammad. He's not the only one, but I'm just using him as an example. Third grade education, taught by a man who tells him this is what Islam is. He doesn't. He goes in that direction.
Yeah.
However, we do know that he sent his son Akbar, who passed away, may Allah forgive him his sins and grant him paradise, to Azhar University. And Akbar Muhammad was one of the first African Americans to go to Azhar, and he was supposed to have a responsibility. He even expressed to Imam Muhammad that he wanted to send him to Azhar. One of the one of the things that we had in our community during the time of Imam Muhammad, we had a delegation of students studying Damascus, Syria, under the Grand Mufti, Sheikh Kuftaro, the Grand Mufti of Syria, who has also passed away. But that relationship began during the Nation of Islam. He came, he used to travel the world, and he had students across the world, and he came to America in I think it was late '60s, and he was told by the Muslims here, there's a group of deviant Black people who claim Islam, but they're not real Muslims. They have these wild beliefs. Don't go see them. The Grand Mufti, he said, I'm a da'i. If you're telling me that they're claiming Islam, but they have these wild beliefs, I have to go see him now. And that's exactly what he did. He came to Chicago. He met with Elijah Muhammad, and he offered the opportunity for students to study in the university back then. Elijah Muhammad told him, my people aren't ready now, but one day they will be. That was his response. Um, Fast forward late 90s,